as we get towards August the 23rd, when the courts start to reopen. They've been opening some temporary courts called Nightingale Courts, which will help with the backlog of business. There are two opened, one so far, one near London Bridge and the other one in Chichester. Only the one in Chichester will hear possession cases, and that's been set up as an overflow to Worthing. There are 8 more which are expected to open in Telford, Stevenage, Swansea, Leeds, Middlesbrough, Pettyfrance in London, Fleetwood in Lancashire and Peterborough. It's not known at this stage whether any of those will hear possession cases. But this is on top of a survey by Safe Agent, who said there won't be any widespread evictions and arrears are lower than feared. So they concluded there won't be a mass eviction of tenants. They found 36% won't evict anyone. A further 57% said that less than 10% would be evicted, but of those being evicted, mostly were due to pre-existing arrears before March. In terms of arrears, 74% of the agents who've been surveyed said that their arrears were less than 10%. 10% is said it's between 10 to 20% of arrears, but 8% said that they had no arrears out of their tenants. The majority of tenants were only behind by 1 or 2 months, with only 5% of agents having arrears of more than 3 months. So the highest calls of arrears that they looked at, and this doesn't add up to 100, so I don't quite know how this works out, but 56% were self-employed of their tenants, 53 were furloughed, 47 were waiting for universal credit, and 31% were just refusing to pay, but most of those were in arrears prior to March anyway. So they asked whether landlords have been sympathetic, and they said that mostly yes. 75 to 100% of landlords had been sympathetic, and were showing, and they were trying to find ways that tenants could stay in their homes. So we just wait to see what happens in the future. Thank you.